Hello and happy February 12th. I hope you're having an awesome day. And if this is your birthday, I hope it's your best one yet. And I also wish you an amazing year to come. So, this day is called the Day of the Unifier. And we're going to be reading from The Secret Language of Birthdays, your complete personology guide to each day of the year by Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers. So, let's see what we can learn about this day and those born on it. So February 12th, month February, day 12. Your sign is 22 to 24 degrees Aquarius. You're an Aquarius 3 sun sign, and you're a fixed air sign. The day of the unifier. All right. February 12 people display a marked ability to unify disparate elements in their environment. Whether bringing together a troubled family, healing a rift between friends, or demonstrating leadership to resolve disputes in organizations, they can often be found bridging the gaps between people. Does this make them team players? Not exactly. Those born on this day usually assess a given situation from their own standpoint, and if they have the authority to do so, chart the course for the group. It is less in their nature to build consensus. However, this is not to imply that they ignore or undervalue what others think. It is just that they often feel that they have already assimilated most points of view and come to a conclusion as to the best course of action. Having reached such a determination, they are then highly influential in persuading others to follow their lead. February 12 people are many-sided individuals with varied talents, and therefore an added challenge for them is to unite the disparate facets of their own personality. Too often, their versatility works against them and subverts their purpose in organizing their career and personal concerns. Furthermore, their stubbornness, once they have made up their mind, and a refusal to change course can create difficulties. Faced with problems, they may just try to ram their way through rather than seek compromise. Because they so often think in absolute terms, it can be difficult for February 12 people to relate. Yet, this is precisely what they must do if they wish to perceive the truth of a given situation. Although they may wish to remain faithful to their original ethical principles, they may also learn the importance of changing to meet new circumstances and listening carefully to well-thought-out suggestions and observations made along the way by coworkers or associates. Not uncommonly, February 12 people grow comfortable with one codified point of view, which becomes a framework or working philosophy for them that directs their thinking. However, if they can bring themselves to periodically examine this outlook to see if it has stood the test of time, they will strengthen their ideas and divest them in many illusions and misconceptions. The most highly evolved of February 12 people eventually discard those theories that cease to function for them. Undoubtedly, the effects of February 12 people Undoubtedly, the efforts of February 12 people to bring people together can do much good. However, letting things change, grow, or even fall apart of their own accord is sometimes a more appropriate response. Just walking away or quitting goes against the grain for most February 12 people, but they may come to realize that the greatest courage can sometimes be demonstrated in following the path of non-action. Interesting. All right, numbers and planets. Those born on the 12th of the month are ruled by the number 3, 2 plus 1 equaling 3, and by the expansive planet Jupiter. Those ruled by the number 3 often rise to the highest position in their sphere. They can also be rather dictatorial, and February 12 people should try to moderate such tendencies. Those ruled by the number 3 like to be independent. In the case of February 12 people, this may mean giving up a secure position in order to be free to act as they wish. The Jupiterian nature of the number 3 encourage February 12 people to follow their calling with enthusiasm, and the influence of Uranus, Aquarius's ruler, grants them the aggressiveness, forcefulness, and luck they need to carry their plans through. In tarot, the 12th card of the major arcana is the Hanged Man, who dangles by his foot in a head-down position. Though such a position seems helpless, the hanged man is nevertheless spiritually powerful and deeply thoughtful. The positive attributes of this card are recognizing limitations and overcoming them, as well as simply being human. Negative aspects are spiritual myopia and restrictedness. In health, those born on February 12th usually have well defined ideas about health in general. As long as they are basically in good shape, they may choose not to seek help for minor complaints. They figure, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Such an attitude is in general healthy and self-reliant, but those born on this day must beware that various insidious problems don't slowly develop into more than just annoyances. The same is true for their diet. If they feel well enough, after all, they're still alive, they may just eat whatever they wish without considering the consequences. February 12 people should try to limit harmful substances if possible and stress variety and nutrition in food choices. Vigorous physical exercise is recommended, such as gymnastics, aerobics, competitive sports, and other endurance activities. Advice: remain objective and open. Examine your belief system and be prepared to reject those aspects that are no longer true. Flexibility is strength. Keep your critical nature under control. All right, the meditation for the day. I'm hearing a drum roll in my head. Without breakdown and decay, there would be no rejuvenation. Boom! The cycles of life. All right, so if you were born on this day, your strengths could be that you are many-faceted, protective, and conceptual. Your weaknesses could be that you are intolerant, unyielding, and closed. All right, now we go to those born on this day. Abraham Lincoln, U.S. President, born in log cabin, self-educated, freed slaves, led Union in Civil War, and he was assassinated. Charles Darwin, British evolutionist, naturalist, who wrote Origin of Species. I think it's interesting to know that like Charles Darwin was also deeply spiritual, and yeah, he's just a fascinating character. Just want to throw that out there. He was very interested in alchemy. All right. Cotton Mather, New England Puritan, theologian and founder of Yale University. He was a Salem witch hunter. Bill Russell, a Boston Celtics basketball center, 5-time NBA MVP, led Boston to 11 titles, first big league African-American head coach. Franco Zeffirelli, an Italian opera, film director of Romeo and Juliet. John L. Lewis, United Mine Workers Union president. Arsenio Hall, a TV host and comic film actor. Charles Dumas, a U.S. Olympic gold medal winning high jumper, first to clear 7 feet. Fang Lizzi, a Chinese astrophysicist who wrote Creation of the Universe. Omar Bradley, a U.S. Army World War II general. George Meredith, a British poet, a novelist of The Egoist. Arlen Specter, a U.S. Senator of Pennsylvania. Ray Manzarek, a rock keyboardist of The Doors. Did I say his name right? Lorne Green, a TV actor in Bonanza. Eddie Robinson, a head football coach, Gambling State, 50-plus seasons, college record for most wins. Joe Don Baker, a film and TV actor. Hugo Stinnes, Stinnes, a German industrialist. Joe Garagiola, 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 a baseball catcher and commentator. Judy Blume, a juvenile fiction writer. And lastly, we have Joseph Alioto, a San Francisco mayor. Boom! Well, dang, I hope this could help you on your path for the year to come, or maybe help you understand those that are close to you. So we'll read this meditation once more. before we close it out. Without breakdown and decay, there would be no rejuvenation. Boom. So yeah, until I see you again. One last thing. When I do the daily oracle read, I'll link it down below just in case you're interested in that. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Mwah. I'll see you so soon. Whoa, what's happening here? My computer screen just freaked out. Woo! All right, take care.